Hello and welcome to a new lesson. What is poetry? In this lesson, we will talk about definitions of poetry. According to concise Oxford Dictionary, and it defines poetry as the elevated expression of elevated thoughts or feelings in metrical form. Here the word elevated is very important. Elevated means highest form of expression. Poetry is not only the highest form of expression but also the highest form of thoughts and feelings, which is composed, which is dressed in metrical form, in musical form, in rhythmical form, in melodious form, in sonorous way. That is the explanation of this definition. We have one more definition. A. Houseman describes poetry is not the thing said, but a way of saying it. According to this poet, poetry is not about the idea only, is not about the thought only, but a way of expressing that idea, but way of expressing that thought, but way of saying it in a unique way that makes poetry different from the rest. Look, human qualities are universal, like love, like hate, like anger, like death, like sorrow. But way of expressing those human qualities differ from person to person, from poet to poet. And if we have the best way of saying it, expressing those human emotions, that is all about. That what makes poetry different from the rest. That is the point here. We have one more definition in this respect. William Hazlitt says, poetry is the language of the imagination and the passions. Poetry decorates your language. It expresses your emotion and passions in a beautiful way. In prose, normally you express your ideas. That is straightforward. They are straightforward and easy to understand. But the same idea, if you express in poetry, it appeals to the mind and the heart. Therefore, we say poetry is the language of the imagination and the passions. It comes out from the depth of your feelings. And it is really very fascinating. And the last definition is William Wordsworth defines poetry is the spontaneous overflow of powerful feelings recollected in tranquillity. Poetry is the spontaneous overflow, natural overflow. Somebody cannot make poetry happen. Somebody cannot force you to write poetry. It must happen automatically, naturally, spontaneously. With the help of your powerful feelings, with the help of your obsession with ideas, and later you can recollect them in tranquility when you are at peace, when you are at ease with yourself. It's not that with an impulse you can express something, you can express your ideas. Impulsive expression of ideas is not poetry. So poetry, according to William Wordsworth, is about your experience of expressing it spontaneously with the help of powerful feelings towards something that must be recollected in peace, in tranquility, when you are at ease with yourself. That is the point here.